Welcome to the first ever video edition of The Morning After. Now, I know there's a couple links in my article as well, but after this game, and I'm in my car coming back from MQ's, you know what? I am so pissed off, angry, frustrated, and every other goddamn adjective you can think of. I don't feel like writing anything. I might break my keyboard. So you know what? I'm just going to read from my notes as I drive. But, of course, I pulled over when I did that, though. I would never drive and do this at the same time. Okay, I'm driving. But I'm not texting. First off, the Deshaun benching. This, to me, is a clear and present, unadulterated message. No benching of the first half. No, you're not going to start the game, but you'll get in the game later. No. We're going to bench you for the entire game. You cannot tell me this has nothing to do with his contract situation. It has everything to do with his contract situation. And Deshaun Jackson is dead wrong. Dead wrong. I understand Ike Reese, the dope that he is, tried to defend him in the pregame discussions. Well, you can't possibly defend him over this. But this was a clear and present message that I don't think they want him on the team. I really don't. I don't think it had anything to do with playing the Cardinals and we can even without you. At one point, I'm watching the game, and I said, when did a football game become a cure for insomnia? When did a football game get so boring? But watching this team week in, week out is incredible. I mean, there are lapses, there are periods of time in the Eagles game that are boring. There's no other word for it. It's boring. Did you catch Dick Stockton in the first quarter? You gotta love Dick Stockton. You know what? He's 157, but he looks great. He referred to one of the Eagles receivers who was back to catch a punt as Jeremy McClain. Now, I know the letters in Macklin can be transposed to McClain. But Dick, come on now. Come on, Bubby. This is not a rookie. But either way, you gotta love Dick Stockton. I'm back to the Eagles again, the team itself. There's just no emotion. There's no heart. There's no passion on both sides of the ball. One of the hallmarks of an Eagles team, and I was saying this to my brother Michael earlier today, was you could always hang your hat on an Eagles team, especially on defense, being physical, being tough, being, having that air about them. Whether it was Dawkins, somebody on the Eagles defense that you were afraid of. You fear no one on the Eagles defense. No one, not a soul do you fear on the Eagles defense. And that's really sad. That's really sad. The other day I watched the Football Life on the NFL Network, and the story of Jerome Brown and Reggie White. Man, I'm telling you, if you're old enough to remember, that's the glory days. That's the glory days of Eagles football for me in my life. Like Buddy Ryan or not, those teams were exciting as hell. And you hated to come into the vet to play the Eagles. And a day like today, when it wasn't really that cold, but there was a chill in the air, you got excited. You planned everything around Eagles football. You put your sweatshirt on, you put your jersey on, and you had that chill in the air. And you yourself were ready to hit somebody. Not no more. Those days are just long, long gone. It's a shame. Michael Vick. Is he just completely overrated? Is he a running back who can also throw a football? Seriously, think about that. Is he a running back who can just throw the football? Because his decision-making, there were 2 interceptions that should have been interceptions. One was called back on a penalty. One was called back on a reversal that the guy just didn't maintain control. But he should have. I can't, I'm like speechless here. He doesn't throw the ball away. You have a second team quarterback in Red Skelton, whatever the hell his name is, who knows enough that if there's pressure, I got to throw the ball away. Sorry about that. Yet Michael Vick, who's been in the league forever, still doesn't grasp the fact that I need to throw the ball away. How does that happen? How does that happen? Someone's got to tell me, and as if we needed any more grounds for Juan Castillo to be fired, and there's enough evidence, how in the world does Nnamdi Asomugha not cover Larry Fitzgerald every single play? John Lynch kept using, the Fox cover guy kept using the phrase hot dog coverage, whatever the hell that means, or something about if he goes for a hot dog, you go with him. He's right. How does he not cover him every single play? This is not to say Larry Fitzgerald would not have had the game he had, but it would have been a hell of a lot harder. Especially the last big catch by Fitzgerald, which set up the winning touchdown. When you had a rookie safety on Larry freaking Fitzgerald. That's right there. Right there. If you're in a court of law and you have to prove why Juan Castillo should be fired, that's Exhibit A from that game. That's Exhibit A. And you know what? In all seriousness, and I feel bad for Juan Castillo. I really do. From all accounts, he's a great guy. And he's a soldier, you know. He's a company guy. He puts his time in. I get all that. But he has absolutely no business being a defensive coordinator in the National Football League. Think about this. He was, if you forget, he was never a defensive backs coach, a linebackers coach, not even a special teams coach. How in the world do you possibly think this could have ever succeeded? Under any circumstances, how could this have succeeded? Don't bother answering that question because you know it can't. I'll tell you one bright side, and this guy could be an All-Pro or Pro Bowler, is Colt Anderson, number 30, the Eagles special teamer. Aside from LaShawn McCoy, he may be their best player, their most consistent player. Watch him week in, week out. Their special teams are playing really well. Of course, it figures the year the special teams play well, the offense and defense doesn't, because past years the special teams has been deplorable. But this year, their special teams coverage has been exceptional. And watch number 30, as he's down there, usually the first on kick coverage. So keep an eye out for him. He's really good. Once again, like the Bears game, 0 pass rush. 0. Trent Cole, Jason Babin. Excuse me? Are you kidding me? I got to keep moving on because I'm just going to go off. I don't know. I'm just going to go off. What the hell else do I got? I'm so friggin' pissed off. I'm stopped at a red light. People are looking at me like I'm nuts. I don't give a damn. Look at me all you want. Here's another. Eagles defense. Soft, passive, pansy, weak. What other words you got? The Steve Smith play. The Ricky Waters-esque Steve Smith play. If you remember the Ricky Waters play, the crocodile arms, the alligator arms, whatever hell amphibian you want to use, where he refused to reach out to catch a ball over the middle and to tough it up and to football it up. Steve Smith, that play, when he caved short of the first down marker, I wrote this down. That to me is almost a microcosm of the entire team. It absolutely is a microcosm of the entire team. No guts, no heart, no drive, no passion, no emotion, nothing. Just zero, nothing. Here's a stat for you. If you didn't hear this one yesterday, put this one in your hat, and I don't know what the hell the phrase is. I don't even give a damn what the phrase is. The Eagles are the first team in NFL history. First team in NFL history, AKA, it's never been done before. The first team in NFL history to blow 4 fourth quarter leads at home. 4! Do you think any team fears coming into the Link? What do you think? Did you hear the crowd roaring the entire game? Me neither. I'm done. Andy Reid has sucked the life out of me, out of this team. I don't care if they win another game the whole season. I really don't. And I mean this as God's witness. I don't care if they win another game the entire season. I want him gone. I want the entire staff gone. Enough is enough is enough is enough is enough. What is he in his 12th year, 13th year? The better job is never coming. Meaning, when Andy says, I got to do a better job. That's never going to happen, kids. It's never going to happen. Enough is enough is enough. I don't even know if I got to all my notes. I don't even give a damn. I am so freaking angry right now. When do pitchers and catchers report, by the way? You know? Too early to start watching Flyers games. I don't give a damn about the NBA not being there. You know, what are we going to do now the rest of November and December? What are we going to do as Eagles fans? Think about it. What are we going to do? Well, we'll be there. I know I'm kind of being rhetorical. We're all going to be watching. We're all going to be watching. Like we slow down to watch the car wreck on the side of the road. We're all going to be watching to see just how bad it can get. And here's something else. If the Eagles had somehow won the game yesterday in a close game, would it have changed your opinion at all? Would you have somehow said, whoa, okay, we got to go now. Bring on the Giants, baby. Here we come. Now, there would be some dolts out there, some dope-ass fans who would go, oh, we're back, baby. Jackasses that they are. The fact that they lost or they won in a close game is almost the same thing. Who cares? It's over, Johnny. It's over. Not just the season. Andy Reid and the entire staff, they all have to go. Just like Penn State, they need a full body cleansing for obviously much different reasons, but they all have to go. They all have to go. I'm done. I'm throwing out my notes when I get home. I'm not typing. I'm going to type about 3 lines, and you can read them underneath this video, and that's it. You know, that's it. So, as always, time's yours, food's mine. I'm out.